What flavor?
Nacho cheese, because, you know, it's OG.
Because you're basic.
Dude, nacho cheese is the best one. I don't care what anyone says.
We already talked about this in the tier list video, alright?
Classic nacho cheese. Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch
second.
is better.
No, it's not.
I'd rather have the dill flavor. I feel like the nacho cheese tastes too generic.
Yeah, well, your mystical dill flavor doesn't exist in my palate, sir.
That's because you have trash palate. You're a raccoon.
Welcome to episode 6 of Final Fantasy 16. Plays.
Joining us is Raccoon
Final
Mouth.
Fantasy 16 plays.
Sorry, I was thinking about how broken and desolate my palate is and how destroyed.
Mischievous raccoonus.
Yeah. Sorry, it's not
That's
Little Caesars, all right? Wait, I feel like I'm insulting
That's a
myself
superhero
now.
name.
Yeah, I feel like no.
Episode
all
6,
bad.
Final Fantasy. Last save point, plays. Pyro, Posterghost, Slamzone. See, I did it. I fucking nailed that out.
We hit it. We hit all the points, okay?
I just did that, and I didn't even care about her pleasure when I did it.
So nothing's changed.
Just like normal life.
Well, you know,
Her name was Normal Life.
sex wasn't made for the woman. It was made for the man to come.
Hey, these boots were made for walking. Okay?
And that's just what they'll do, all right?
Alright, and that's it. That's it, and that's all.
But one of these days... Oh,
These boots, hey, you're gonna walk all over you.
bang, ding, a ding, ding, a ding, ding.
Extra slow. Oh, man. I'm not gonna make the joke. Never mind, dude. I got a bad one, but I just can't say it, bro.
What were you gonna say?
If you have a
That was the joke, man. My bad, bro. I was like, it's fucked
My
up.
bad. You let me goad you into say it. You were like, I shouldn't say this, and I was like, what is it? And you're like, I'm going full into it.
I guess I'll say it. Fuck it.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't use the R word.
Nah, you know, there's certain things you know you can't say. You know.
We're only 3 minutes in, folks. Welcome back. Welcome.
Welcome to Slamzone's dad. Plays.
Plays.
Final Fantasy
16.
Reacts.
With every episode, we further distill Slamzone's father out of him.
Tequila. Yeah.
Last episode, we were talking about hose water. Now you know, that's what happens when you drink too much hose water.
Replace the hose water with the infamous hot dog.
Hot dog flavored hose water? Is that what you're saying?
Hose water?
Oh, you're insane. You can't mix those things. That's how Woodstock 99 happened.
Well, some people had fun. Some people lost their lives.
Did people really die at that show?
I think that there was some kind of crazy something about Woodstock 99.
No,
I
it
don't
was
know what the...
No, it was insane. People like destroyed the venue and stuff.
Yeah.
It went crazy. It was like because of the heat, and it was like on like a tarmac. It was like in a parking lot, so it made it worse. And then like people were like moshing on concrete, and it was insane. Like,
Does not sound like a good time. Do not wish I had tickets.
apparently, when Limp Bizkit played "Break Stuff," everyone broke stuff. I mean that.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true.
It's a very, very cool thing to be a part of.
He said, give you something to break. And oh, I did.
And then we
gave-
ruined thousands of dollars of sound equipment.
And it wasn't, the best part is, it wasn't even ours. They let us wreck the sound equipment.
Yeah, there was another famous concert. I don't remember what it was, but it was after Woodstock, and it was in California. It was like in one of the passes. I don't remember which one, the Grapevine or the other one. But apparently it went really bad. It was run by bikers, and like someone died there, got stabbed or something like that. And it was a really big concert.
Man.
I can't remember what that concert was called, though. If you know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments.
Yeah, leave it in those comments. If you know your music trivia history better than us, don't you leave your favorite music fact as well?
Yeah, leave me a music fact, and then I'll come into the comments and I'll,
Respond.
I'll suckle upon you.
Let's suckle upon those comments. He'll
You
even
must
give
lost your
comment
Wi-Fi
a
connection. Zach, what are you gonna do with that Wi-Fi?
To the Holy Capital.
He's dead.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
He's gone.
I've been trying to think of a would you rather.
This whole time.
Okay, I got one.
All right.
Would you rather be limited to 5 megs down on your internet or have to watch every video in 480p?
Oh, man.
Is that like only at home, or like can I still go to the movies and catch stuff in full 1080?
No, your eyes are changed that you only perceive video in 480p.
Ugh.
Just videos. Like anytime you look at TV, your life is in normal.
Soon took to hunting.
Does that include porn?
Yep.
Oh. Or 5Gs? Like I'm limited to 5Gs?
Caught in the forest after nightfall.
Yeah.
So a phone
5 up.
speed?
Yeah, 5 up, 5 down. Could never get better than that.
So I could like never play a real online game. I couldn't do any real downloading. Probably couldn't
You're like-
do.
You're like, we wouldn't be able to do this podcast anymore.
Yeah, this would be done. I mean, for the sake of the podcast, I choose the
Fuck out.
480p. No, I think it would have to be the 5G one, just because it affects too much of my life not to see everything in 480. Does that include games? Do I not get to see games at the full resolution either?
Nope.
Yeah, totally. I'd take the 5G one, because that's too much.
You'd be watching this in 480p. Remember when I got Gran Turismo? And then we tried to hook it up to that CRTV, and we were like, why does it look like shit? And then we figured it out because it wasn't HDMI.
Yeah. That's
I
what
was
it would
like,
be.
oh my god.
Well, I recently hooked up the like the NES to my, I think it's like a 60-inch widescreen I have in my room, and it's just on like a HD switcher, right? And I stretched it, and it looked so bad. Like I played Mario Kart Double Dash, and that's GameCube, right? That's not that far back, but oh my god, it looked terrible. I was like, oh no. Would that be still 480 GameCube? Because it was still in the the regular resolution, the letterbox.
Yeah, this would be regular.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one. Would you rather
All right, what you
all music be so all set? How do I say this? All digital sound. So like not the real world, but any like artificial sound comes in at what is it? 56K or the 480p thing.
That sucks.
I think you rely more heavily on your eyes.
I don't know. That means every time you ride in the car, you're gonna get 56K music.
It's just like
Yeah,
being
that's-
poor. Like when I was
That's
poor
true.
and all I had was like the cassette to stereo thing.
Yeah, but that means even when you get money later, that's gonna happen.
Ugh. And it sucks
And,
because like,
and it only sounds like that for you.
and I'm just assuming it sounds like that out of amplifiers too. So like if I'm playing guitar or something, because technically digital output would be if I'm mixing music and stuff too.
Yeah, that sucks too.
So you could only play acoustic.
Oh, but see, okay.
That's a good loophole. All right. Could I listen to
Okay.
acoustic music, or is that a digital signal?
That's digital. So if you're listening to it from something else other than live acoustic, that is what you'd have to listen. So like a piano, not through a microphone, would be fine.
I think that's what I would choose. I think I would choose that just because it would refine my palette, and at the same time, I get to keep the ability to see everything in 1080.
Okay, but that means all the movies you watch are gonna have that 56K sound.
Oh, I know. It's going to suck because all the explosions will be like. But, you know, at least I'll see them.
This you can fucking witness it.
And then I get to go to orchestras and, you know, jazz shows and stuff.
But if it's gone through
An
mic.
amplifier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, they don't-
amplifier, Chris.
They don't have to amplify all the
it's
orchestra.
alright. He likes
But
small.
they do
he'd go to-
amplify some of them.
Shut up, Zach.
he'd go
Don't
to
ruin
coffee
it.
shops.
And the some of them are going to be in that 56K.
All right, so I'll have to go to like open air quartets or something like that. I'll have to be super selective with my music. I'll definitely have to buy a lot of acoustic instruments. All right, Nick, do you got one?
All right,
You're the only one who hasn't come up with one.
I got one. Would you rather? I wasn't thinking of one this whole time. All right, give me a second. Hang on.
Okay.
Would you rather it always be 85 degrees in your house
Ugh. I've already don't
Or-
like it.
or 35
35.
degrees?
35. Just blankets. Lots of blankets.
85 or
Yeah,
what?
what about your face?
85 or 35
Oh fuck.
underneath the blankets.
Yeah, 85.
85 sounds terrible. I wouldn't want to be hot. Every time you go home, all the time you're sleeping, no thank you.
Okay. Would you rather? Okay. You gotta follow me on this one. You know how
I was
women.
about to say something really out of pocket. Okay, first of all, you said women, so we know it's already going to be bad.
I'm just saying. That you know how like when women sneeze and stuff, sometimes it's hard for them to control their pee or whatever.
Yeah, all
You know,
right.
sometimes I'm just saying there's a whole product line. You know,
You're
for
safe.
guys,
No,
too.
you're safe. You're safe. All right. You're
I
in
feel
the
like
green.
what I was gonna say is, would you rather there be a chance every time you fart? It's like that reaction, right? You have an increased reaction. Like anytime you sneeze or cough too hard or anything like that, you have an increased reaction to just shit your pants.
Anytime you have any bodily function, basically.
You know, yeah, you sneeze too hard or whatever, and it's like, it's
What
like
if
an
you-
increased chance to shit yourself, right? Like,
What about laughing too hard?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Or would you rather there be like a 50% chance when you go to eat whatever meal it is, like that you just, for a second when you look at it, it looks like rotten food, and or like there's a chance that when that happens you have to eat it still. Like for that meal, it's not going to look appetizing in any way.
But does it taste normal?
Maybe it doesn't taste rancid, but it doesn't taste. It tastes like neutral. I wouldn't say it's gonna taste rotten. That would be like, it would be too hard to always have to eat rotten food.
I gotta ask about the smell. What does it smell like when I'm eating it?
Unappealing.
Okay, so
I wouldn't say rancid,
looks
but
bad,
unappealing.
doesn't smell good, tastes bland.
Smells like Hilmar.
50-50
Yeah.
chance. Or
Yeah, and then have like a 50-50 chance that, when you cough or sneeze or anything like that, we'll even give it the same chance.
you shit
that you
yourself.
could you shit your pants.
I think I gotta choose the food one, because I can keep that one to myself. That one no one has to know about but me. That's my shame.
You're a burden to bear.
Exactly. Yeah, if I shit myself, that's something everyone is gonna know.
I'm thinking that. I was thinking that too. I was thinking that's kind of how I'd feel about it as well.
All right, would you guys rather? I was gonna say something terrible. Would you guys rather have to eat trees, like a bark
Nest nearby.
of a tree,
Keep your eyes
or dirt for the rest of your life for sustenance?
Do we get to pick the tree?
I think
Yeah.
I'd rather eat just random trees.
It can be any
Yeah,
tree.
some
Yeah,
of the trees have soft bark.
yeah you can.
Yeah.
But you have to go outside, take bites out of bark. That's how you eat.
Okay, I would eat palm tree. Palm tree heart.
That's not a bad
Supposed to be
idea.
a- supposed
All
to
right.
No,
be
that's not
Yeah,
the that's not the
survival
bark though.
All right, so
I mean, you can get through there.
I'm gonna
You'd have to
switch
get
it
a few
up. I'm
bites.
switching it up. You have to either eat pine trees
Ugh.
or dirt. So really, like that sap, you know that, like you've gotten sap in your
Yeah,
mouth before.
pine
Yeah,
sap is crazy.
Ugh. Yeah.
Thank you, Toggle.
Ah, dude, dirt's gritty, man. You ever eat like oysters or something? There'll be a little like sand in it. You like bite into that sand, it's a grit on your teeth. Like that's hard as shit to deal with as well.
You gotta swallow just dirt.
Yeah. Like you can't make a dirt fucking smoothie.
But I mean, at least dirt tastes kind of neutral, right? Like there's no bad taste. But when you take a bite of that pine, it's gonna be brutal. It's gonna like you just
Flavorful.
sprayed pine sol in your face. Which one do you take, Zach?
I feel like bark is way worse for your teeth.
It's true.
It's like eating like real like stale rice cakes all the time.
And you have to pass both of them too.
All right, yeah, I'm saying fucking sand.
like
And then
it's
if you have to pass it,
To pass it, it's dirt easy.
yeah, like if you're putting it in like the category you got to shit this out. Like I ain't about to shit out bark, but
Is that an easy switch for you too? Not gonna shit the bark. Bark's bad
You
for
get
your
your
teeth.
fiber.
You do need
Yeah.
some
Get all
fiber.
your iron or you get all
like,
your
you don't have
fiber.
to
What-
have Metamucil anymore.
Yeah, what is it gonna be? Iron or fiber, Nick? What's more important for your diet? One, you're pooping a lot.
diet.
The other, you're not pooping at all.
I'm committing to sand. I'm committing to fucking sand.
All right. Well, I've got a surprise for you. Pull out the sand.
All right, I got one. So, would you rather anytime there's a chance that something's in your favor, the odds are instead 60-40 against you? Or your phone can never go above 50% charge?
I mean, my odds, I don't know, that could be good odds. What if my odds are already like, 70-30? I have bad luck.
No, I just said that if it's ever in your favor,
Oh,
It just goes
it turns
against your
to
favor again.
60-40.
I guess I take the
Against you.
50% charge and I just carry a charger with
Actually,
me.
actually,
everywhere.
I changed it to 35.
I take the 35 and carry
No,
a charger
the
with
worst.
me
I think-
everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say the luck thing seems really shitty. It would
Yeah.
almost have to be like your phone only fucking works when you charge it, and when it's plugged in. And any phone you get, like a new one, it's the same way. You're like, they sell you a new one. They're like, hey, here you go, fucking great, man. I've been having issues
That
with
means
this
if you
other
forget to
phone.
plug in your fucking phone at the nighttime, that shit is not charged in the morning.
You got to go to work. You got to have it plugged in. Hey,
Yeah,
man,
I think
can
I
I plug
just
this in
learned to
over
have
here?
a plug on me at all times.
Power bank.
Just like your mom does.
Yeah. hey, hey. My mom, her butthole is too loose for a plug, all right?
Oh no, it's like an extension cord plug.
Oh,
Oh,
for like,
I heard it
Like
was like
the
a
big ones, like the one for like the washer.
I heard it was like a wine barrel.
Jesus. Does she get in it or does it get in her? You know what I'm saying?
Ha bazinga! I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
I watched I saw a clip of a really weird hentai lately, or recently.
What's hentai, Chris?
I don't know the name. It was
is
a
that?
clip, but it was like, it was
No,
started.
I don't know what hentai is.
Oh,
You-
what's hentai? Oh, well,
Yeah.
hentai is anime, but for extremely sophisticated gentlemen. Nick knows all about it, right?
Don't worry, we'll ask Jordan.
Yeah, well, that's Jordan. But yeah, so I saw it, right? And it started off as like some normal tentacle stuff, however normal you consider that, right? And I was like, all right, whatever. And then she got tipped into a barrel that was
You got
filled
tipped.
with like a sea anemone style
So
thing.
like, they gave her money.
Yes, they tipped her with a barrel. No, like she got like tipped like, like butt first into a barrel, and then the barrel like consumed her, and then like I was like, wow, that was too much. I wish I hadn't seen that.
Huh.
Yeah. Sometimes you see weird clips, you know?
Look at this fucking Sonic Hedgehog boss.
I feel like I've seen this boss in a while. Why is it called Spin Cycle, though? I mean, I feel like I've seen this boss like a million times.
That's what its move was called.
He's too cute to want to hurt. He looks like a big bearded dragon.
Yeah, he does.
It's like, no, I can't hurt him. He's a little spiky boy.
He's a cute little boy.
He's just an armadillo.
Dilla. He's like just a quesadilla.
Get him. Bum-ba-da, scribbity-da.
Daggered.
This is a boss fight! A fucking boss fight!
Fafnir. Okay, so his name's Fafnir, right?
Yeah.
A brand of bearings. What is Fafnir? They've been around for a long time.
Wow. So,
Yeah.
are you saying that that lizard controls an entire brand of bearings?
I'm saying that lizard, when it comes down to bearings, it's probably one of the best in the field. Now they've been bought out by one of the biggest bearing companies as well, so it's like it's not necessarily you're gonna find Fafnir branded bearings, but they're like a conglomerate with a bigger company.
The only bearings that mattered to me were like Ep6 or like Bone Swiss, you know, for my rollerblades, for my
Skateboard.
blading. Yeah.
Yeah. So
For your
ABEC.
fairy boots.
ABEC is an acronym for like American Bearing and some bullshit or whatever.
Oh, American Bearing Entertainment Company. It's the television aspect of bearings.
Let's see here. Let's see. I should know this. Be honest.
Oh shit. Sid's doing something. He's doing a thing. Sid is a thing.
He's electric.
Boogie woogie woogie.
Yep.
Damn! Did you see that
He
shit?
hit him with the pew pews.
That's what we waited 2 episodes for, people. For one lightning
Finally,
snap.
there it is. It finally happened.
Oh, and he's got the same disease as the other guy.
It happened, and it happened here.
He's a dominant. He's not a sub. He's a dom.
Dom. His name's Dominic.
I've been really quiet because I've been thinking about Would You Rathers the whole time.
You gotta get out of that headspace,
Deep
man. It's
thought
not
of
good
Would
for
You
you,
Rather.
man.
Yeah, you get out of the deep. He's
It's just
got
exploring
problems,
the
man.
darkest timeline of himself.
That sounds rough.
What's in it for you?
What's in it for me?
What's in it for me?
What we want and deserve.
Call me Sally.
Save for our knack, dominance and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability
Would you rather,
to someone
anytime a woman sneezes, there's a 10% chance you automatically say fuck you instead of bless you?
You're gonna say bless you and you say fuck you.
Fuck you.
That's fuck you.
Working in childcare, that would become very difficult for me, especially since I work with like all women.
little petite sneeze. Cheep. Fuck you. Oh shit. Sorry.
Just with disdain too, like, dude, fuck you.
Or every time you go to drink out of a glass, there's a 50% chance that the glass is dirty.
Like what? How dirty?
Varies.
I don't like any of it. But I go with the fuck you and tell them I have Tourette's and apologize.
What do you tell the kids?
I tell them I have Tourette's and we have to have that whole talk.
Yeah, but they don't understand it.
It's all right. They have to go home and they tell their parents. They say, I heard him say a naughty word. And then I tell the parents I have Tourette's and I apologize. And then the parents say, I don't want that person working with my child. And then I say, fuck you. And I say, sorry, it's my Tourette's.
But that's the only thing you
Sneeze
say.
again, bitch,
And
see what
what
happens.
about when they ask for a record of your disability?
I think I have to go to the doctor and be like, you have to make a woman sneeze in front of me for an hour. I swear it's not sexual. It's to prove my disability.
Of my... He's fucking sick, ladies and gents. He's fucking sick.
Well, the doctor finds nothing wrong with you.
I kill the doctor, thus
The
starting
doctor
my
dies.
my reign of crime. The longest
Yeah.
killing spree in all of northeastern history. They call me the second Jack the Ripper.
They call him Chris the Gipper.
Yeah, exactly. They make a ABC miniseries about me and a bunch of murder docs about my victims shamelessly taking advantage of their plight, you know, and aggrandizing my you know accomplishments.
Okay.
Am I going too far with this one?
Okay. All right.
I've already tried to move on to thinking of the next horrible thing.
You gotta stop. I'm telling you, it's a bad mindset for you. You're not even with us right now. You're in the like the hyperbolic time chamber of bad scenarios.
All right, so what am I doing right now? Oh, we're fighting the plants. Wait, what am I doing in the game right now?
I have no idea. Well, you just fought Fanfare, and then you just learned that Sid's a dominant. And then Sid's like, yeah, dominants and holders or whatever they're called shouldn't be treated like people, and they should
Bearers?
be treated, bearers, and they should be treated with respect. And it's like, well, duh, they fucking do magic. And so,
Yeah, but they treat them like slaves in this world. If you don't like that theme, I got some bad news for you.
I'm not saying I don't like the theme, but it's like, well, duh, you know, it's like, why haven't you guys done anything yet? That's what I need. I need to know how did it get like this? How did these people become under the thumb of these people with no magic?
They explain that too.
Okay.
It's really messed up.
Yeah, it's like exile from society. Bum bum bum.
I'm liking the map you got going on here and like the exploration. It looks good. I feel like the open world kind of looks nice.
Oh, it's beautiful. The lighting's really nice too.
Yeah.
You got a nice little track with the flute in the back there. It's a very like when you're in the Enchanted Land in Kingdom Hearts. That's what it gives me vibes on. Even the way the music swells with the volume when you get into fights, I like that. There's a lot of really nice touches, like little things that you're just like, little attention to detail.
Makes you think, damn boy. That's a thick ass boy.
The thickest of boys, the thickest of graphics, and the thickest of storylines.
Okay, I
Thick
got
ass lines.
one. What if every time you bought produce, it's either every time you bought produce, it goes bad in 2 days, or wait, what was the other one? Oh, god damn it, I lost it. The other one was really bad.
Just way worse. Yeah.
It'll come back around. It'll come back around to me.
Would that
No, come back
include
to
like
us.
frozen produce?
Huh?
Does that include frozen produce?
It's any produce you buy. So I guess you can buy frozen stuff.
Because like frozen stuff, as long as it's flash frozen, it's not bad.
So by that
Everywhere they
logic, could I go to like a pick your own place and then pick my own blueberries and apples and they wouldn't go bad that fast?
No, they still do.
Oh.
What about if he came home and
Any
froze
fresh
those
produce.
blueberries and apples?
I thought I for sure had a loophole.
Oh, okay, I remember what it was. Or every time you pick up a knife, you have to make 5 seconds of lightsaber sounds with it.
I already do that.
The knife thing would probably be
True.
good just for flavor.
Yeah, I'd take it too.
Yeah, but every time, no matter what.
Oh hell yeah, every
You're
time.
like, you grab the butter
Like,
knife
everybody
and you're
just
like,
thinks you're a little bit on the spectrum.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it would be.
And then when they ask you, oh, you like Star Wars? You're like, never seen it.
Yeah, nah.
Never seen it. You just walk away all dramatically.
Do a couple more and then walk away.
But those were just for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, fine. Every time you grab something that's remotely like that. So if you get chopsticks, you have to make the dual lightsaber sounds.
It's still like that. I still take that one. That one's actually like That's almost like amicable. Like if I
Well,
knew
I
someone
don't
who
think-
did that, I'd be like, nice.
I don't think you would. I feel like the first time it's probably like that, but then like later it's not.
Yeah, but if you're hanging out with someone for a while, right, and then you just kind of recognize that that's something that they do, you're just like, oh, it's a tick, you know, like just let them do it.
Oh, it was like Mike with the fucking hiss, right?
Yeah.
That wouldn't grind on you at all, right?
Not even a little bit. I totally liked hanging out with him. He wasn't grinding in any way.
What was your favorite part?
It was the part where he had no boundaries and no personal space.
What really grinds your gears?
You know what really grinds my gears?
Yeah. What?
You know what really fucking grinds my gears?
You, America.
It's fucking when they close a road and they don't tell anyone, and then they're really fucking, they're like, oh, I don't know how you're gonna get home. Like, you better hope you have GPS. And you know, I do have GPS, but I'm coming home from work and I don't want to take a fucking 20-minute detour so you can fucking tear a pipe out of the road, alright? Fucking just get that shit done. And that's what grinds my gears.
Okay, I got one that I just thought of.
I want you to do a grinds my gears now. I don't want to do that. We've moved on.
Would you rather every time you're trying to go to your destination, there's always a 20-minute detour, or you never have GPS and you have to use a map?
Nah, GPS. Not having GPS is dog shit. I remember back in the day when you had to fucking map quest shit, and you'd be in the middle of San Francisco or something trying to figure out where you gotta go, dude, and like trying to read that shit and see signs, and that's so much more stressful than like just having it like tell you where to go.
But then you
I'd
have
rather
like
deal with the other thing.
But then you have 20 minutes on your commute every day after
Whatever.
work.
I
Whatever.
don't care.
That
Whatever.
sounds
I'll put
awful.
That's three or four songs on the radio.
Yeah, okay, that's a good way to look at it.
Like when you're like, you know what, I'll listen to a little bit of music. Give me a chance to decompress when I come home and I'm pissed off. I won't be fired up at Jordan 10 minutes after work.
Yeah, you're just blazing it. You're just smoking on the way home, too. So, yeah, it's not too bad.
Hey, look, it's that girl they sexualized at the very beginning of the show.
That man, she turned into a man.
What?
Oh, I thought the guy on the ground.
Excellent.
Kill him. Oh. I'd let her do that.
Yeah,
to me.
guess who's a dominant?
I'd let her, you know, be my dominant, if you know what I'm saying. I'd prove that I was loyal, if you know what I'm saying.
It is true Liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
I'd betray my countrymen for the promise of coin, if you know what I'm talking about.
So you're Judas? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe. I'd let her stab me, if you know what I'm talking about.
I'm begging, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wait, why do I feel like this is what Julianne would be if her D&D character was a caster?
We can't give her that much power. It'll go to her head.
If we can capture her.
The smallest amount of power is going to
She
go
already
to her
has too
head.
much power. She already has too much power.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to go back to fucking Mole Master?
I'm fucking ready.
We're going to be at Mole Master for a few months, all right? Everybody decided, except for you.
It's all right. Well,
We're
then,
all gonna have 6 individual campaigns, I heard.
well, I mean, there's 3 different campaigns happening right now, but
Yeah, I could tell you right now, from me and Chris's perspective, if you guys tried to start another one, we would say no.
yeah, I already told Zach that. I was like, when you guys were talking about starting a 5th campaign of the villain campaign, I would say no. I would refuse.
Meat space. When I was like
Yeah.
meat space, I'm like deep space. Because if we're playing a game about all working in a butcher shop,
We're playing a mundane campaign. Who's Midnight Raven and why are you fighting him?
He's just like the boss guy of this group. Luckily, whenever you fight like a humanoid, like their movements are pretty predictable.
It's because they have to do 600 flips and spins every time they attack.
Yeah, well, I mean, once you figure it out, you're like, oh, okay, there's a pattern. It's like you're playing Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Like, that's when you have to fight the monsters and you don't know exactly what they're gonna do.
So I have a question for you guys. Has Dark Souls ruined gaming? Just because everything can be referenced to Dark Souls, is the gameplay loop being reduced to evasion and memorizing enemy patterns? Is it too basic? Has Dark Souls brought us too far back?
You don't even play those games.
I don't, but I play.
I've never played Dark Souls myself.
But I mean, if you think about it, memorizing patterns and evading attacks, like that goes all the way back to Mega Man.
That goes back to Pac-Man.
Yeah.
It goes back to Pong, bro. When you're playing against that person and you're trying to figure out what the fuck they're gonna do, and you know that they like to guard up, when they fucking jerk the stick, they're always going up. So you know to play it that way, bud. You try to fake them out on the top, and then you get it, and you bounce it right off the edge of your board on the bottom, straight
Oh, look at the cinematic one.
I want you to talk more about jerking the sticks and the bottom and going straight in.
Listen, I know a thing or two about Pong, and I know a thing or two about jerking it straight in. Those are the two things I know well in my life.
I somehow feel like your dad was like hyper competitive with you about Pong one time.
Dad was not the gamer. My dad is the kind of guy when we had a Nintendo and it'd be like, Dad, come play Super Mario with us. Dad would run straight into the fucking
Into the bottle.
Yeah, he'd just be like, oh, you gotta jump? Yeah, you gotta fucking jump. The fuck do you think video games are? Just holding the button and going right?
What is this, NASCAR?
What is this, NASCAR? Just going right the whole time? Going left, hanging to left?
God.
Cars
Talk about a
aren't made to go
no-talent
right?
sport.
Shit, dog. Hey, you hit him with a falcon punch?
Are you thinking of Would You Rathers again, Zach?
No, I'm like, how did I parry this guy 3 times?
You
That's
did.
what I'm actually thinking about. I was like, this is
The other thing you were
impossible.
doing, other than the Would You Rather, was pretty funny.
It was good, yeah.
You
So I
said, you said we're not doing Would You Rathers anymore. We were doing something else. And it was
Oh,
pretty
we're
funny.
doing grind your
What you were
gears. Yeah, what grinds your gears?
doing. Oh, what grinds your
You guys,
fucking
can you guys
gears.
get into grind your gear? I got pretty mad there. I got into a good grind your gear.
I can do it grinds my gears.
All right, do grinds your gear. Do it.
You know what really grinds my gears is the fact that, you know, you try and eat fucking better, and you try and make more home fucking meals for yourself, and then every time you fucking do meals, you just end up with a sink full of dishes. And then you put those fucking dishes in the dishwasher, you run them, and then the next day, you get home, and you're ready to cook dinner, but then you look, and you're like, fuck, I gotta do the goddamn dishes before I can even fucking make food, and then it doesn't ever fucking get any better, because you undo the dishwasher, you put the shit in the sink, back in the dishwasher, now you've got a clean sink, you cook your fucking food, and then you take those dishes, put them in the fucking sink, and while the dishwasher's fucking going, you know the fucking next day when you come home to cook chorizo or whatever the fuck it is, you're still gonna have to do the dishes before you fucking do it. And that's what really grinds my gears.
Wait, I feel like somebody should be unloading that dishwasher.
You know, it's one of those things. It's my job to load it. It's her job to unload it. Either way,
but it sounds like one of those things gets done and the other one doesn't.
No, I have a feeling that it's just what it comes down to is it takes having to say something. You know, sometimes you just got to be like, hey babe, can you unload this so I can load it up?
But you said every time you come home, it's not.
I think it was just part of the over exaggeration. I mean, you know, we're not trying to like put people on blast.
Oh, because I 100% thought that was what you were doing.
No, I didn't see that. I thought he was just complaining about
we're
dishes.
just talking about dishes being dishes. Like, just how you gotta fucking anytime you cook, it makes dishes. That's one fucking thing. Like, if you could have disposable everything, right? Somehow to be able to, like, cook and it be disposable. But then you're just making a shit ass ton of fucking waste, right?
Yeah.
So it's like having everything be disposable is not the fucking solution either.
Good save.
Yeah, but do you really want to carry around, like, fucking like a metal straw and a metal fork and a metal spoon with you everywhere.
No, but
Are
I
you gonna
feel
be
like,
that
you know,
guy?
like more what I was like saying is like, you could eat like frozen meals and stuff, which is just like paper waste you're throwing away. You can have like plastic forks and stuff and be that guy that's like throwing all that away and not having to do dishes, right? That's the alternate of like not having to do dishes. Or the total opposite is like kind of like you're saying, right? Where it's like you got a metal straw, you carry a fork on you.
But what if
feel
you
like-
only ate burritos?
All right, guys. I hate to cut off
Canned
the
food.
riveting conversation, but
Yeah, always
this is
have
the end
hand
of the
food.
episode.
Hand food margooms.
So let us know what your solution is to dishes in the comments, and thanks for tuning in to episode 6 of The Last Save Point Plays. Resident final, error.
Error.